Just for a moment, charge. So in the meantime, let's just have a little bit of chat about how I think this game is going so far. I've said it before, I think this game has a lot of potential. Story is good, characters, they are really good, they are amazing. Just the fact that I can just hate a character is a good thing, because that means it has a personality, that character. And Jacinta, it is an awful personality, but therefore a very good character. Graphically wise, I think the animations are superb, of the Pokemon moving and everything. It's a shame that in models, in battles, you can counter polygons, and that's a shame. And also all the buildings being very squared off and flat. It's a pity, because the insides of those buildings, once you are actually able to go into, they look great, they look amazing. I just saw it at the museum at Canary's place, the Pokemon Lab. It looks good when they try, and they are able to. Why can't we just, if we go to a store, just head into the store and just, back in the olden days, you could go in the store and there you talk to a person where you can buy stuff. Now it's all, imagine this, you're standing near the door of a store and you're shouting at them, I want the red jacket, on the top of your lungs. And then they bring it to you, instead of you walking into the store, picking it out and then going to the counter to pay. It is, immersion breaking, I think. It is. There was a lot of potential. And then this happens where, in the end, I'm really enjoying the game. The main story before the credits was good. I've really enjoyed it. DLC so far, a little bit less so. Maybe because I'm not far enough into the story yet. But when we compare it to like the first DLC of Scarlet and Violet, there in that island with the very old what's the Pokemon's name? I forgot. But with the mask, the teal mask and everything. That was a good little bit of story. The place looked great. It was at that point only the second bit of the game I really enjoyed from Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet, the only thing that looked good was when you walk down in circles to where you fight the legendary and everything. The Ground Zero, yes. And it's a shame. And therefore I don't really feel like replaying that game, even though on Switch 2 with the update it should be more fun and run better. But it has no replayability for me. Whereas so far I think there are plenty of ways you can go. The story is good, it is a lot of fighting. I'm not really a person that's into a lot of Pokemon fighting, because I don't really understand the competitive Pokemon fighting. I'm just a very simple guy. I see a Pokemon I like and I want it, and then I want to use it in battle, and I spam the strongest attack that Pokemon has. Because in the normal series, there isn't really a value of, training up a Pokemon to be good competitive. Instead of just, oh, here's a strong attack, and then attack it. And the shiny hunting, I've never had a game where I just randomly found 5 shinies in like the first 50 hours of in the game. Like one every 10 hours. I've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of playing Pokemon games, not shiny hunting, but going through a whole playthrough, spending countless hours trying to fill up the Pokemon Pokédex and not even finding a shiny, a random encounter one. And here, of course, it is cool, you have the mission where you can get, you know, first free shiny and introduction to it. That's cool, that's amazing. Also gives it a little bit of lore. Oh, there's a weird colored Mareep. But after that, shiny hunting seems to be a little bit too easy in this game. Don't know if people want to hear that opinion, but now has to be a shiny alpha with perfect marks or whatever. Where even, you know, years ago a shiny was like, oh, it's a big deal. But yeah. Going, and also the open world thing. Seen in Scarlet and Violet, it didn't really work. The game was too bland, not enough Pokemon, felt empty, the cities felt tiny, even though the cities are probably just as big as they were in like gold, in Hard Gold and Soul Silver. So yeah, I think it could be really fun to go back to a Pokemon game where there is a linear path of going. It is based on levels, basically, you know. Because I feel like open world games, they haven't really done spectacularly well, in my opinion. It's like I played Hogwarts Legacy. I played it first couple hours on a Switch, and then I got a Switch 2. On Switch 2, it, of course, it ran better, it looked better, undeniably. But I really enjoyed that game. It really brought back a lot of love for gaming for me. It's an open world game, but some places you had a loading screen to head into. I don't mind it. If it makes the game better, if the story is good, doesn't need to be completely open world, does it? And yeah, I think that could be also true for Pokemon. Just because every other game released nowadays is an open world RPG doesn't mean everything has to be an open world RPG. If you scale down the level and make it look fantastically, and oh, you go to a different route, a different part, you had a, you know, a quick little loading screen, and then it can look great again. That's fine. That is pretty much the way how they did Legends Arceus. You had different levels where you could go in. Of course, there are some stuff about that game that's like, oh, this is a little bit empty, or maybe things could have been better, but you know, it is also for them a learning curve. Maybe a learning curve they seem not to want to learn from, but that's a completely different way of thinking. Yeah, let me know what you think about these things. I'm curious what other people think about it. So, controller should be charged up enough, I hope. I don't see an immediate mark of nothingness. So let's continue